Join with computer audio.
We're back.
We're back. Show more distance.
Yeah. I don't have mouse or anything.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Miss Agosto. We have two moms here.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
This is Marco's mom. And
Marco?
Matthew's mom.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Déjenme apagarles el TV porque si no me van a escuchar.
Oh, hi, Ignacia.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Patty.
How are you doing?
Good, good. So that's Patty's mom, and that's Gabriel's mom.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
I'm going to be listening in, but I'm still at work. So if you don't
Okay.
see me, it's because I'm listening.
Okay, that's fine.
that's fine.
Thank you.
We're gonna wait a few minutes till till more parents come.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Gabriel.
Hi, Gabriel.
You're muted. I can't hear you.
I'm
hear you.
in Connecticut.
You're what?
I'm in Connecticut.
Oh, you're in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's why I'm not coming to school.
But you're still
Oh, okay, okay. How's the weather? Is it nice and cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot down here.
I can imagine. I'm so happy I'm not over there.
I bet you are.
Yeah. So do you know how long the online schooling is going to be?
We're hoping.
I'm hoping
Well,
it's gonna
we really don't know. I want to say a day and then it'd be wrong. So
Yeah.
we don't know right now.
Do you know, because for right now, it's convenient for me, obviously, because we're in Connecticut, but convenient the online for me. Do you know if it's possible to continue that throughout the school year, or would that be an issue?
I'm not sure. You would have to take that up with the administration.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, for this question right now, how we have like school supplies for Gabriel that needs to be picked up. How we would get that to you?
My husband didn't pick it up?
No.
No.
I can have someone pick it up. It's not a problem. Oh, a school supply. Yeah, I can have
Yes.
someone pick it up and they can ship it over.
Okay. Yeah, it's like workbooks and materials that he will need.
Okay, yeah, we can have it shipped over and it should arrive here within 2-3 business days. No.
Chris, who's Chris? Know his name?
How was the
Melody
summer?
Dad.
We were wondering
you,
who's
Chris.
Chris.
Who's what?
Chris. If you go to gallery view, you can see everybody in the meeting.
Gallery
Should
view?
be,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
should
should
be
be,
top right hand.
yeah.
The top right hand I have on leave.
It should be like squares, like 3, 3, 3 squares. Gallery view.
Okay.
On my shirt.
Uh-huh. Didn't get the link.
They didn't get the link. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
Good,
Good
good.
afternoon.
You are Cantona, right?
Right, I am the father of Cantona.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. And Cairo's parents are coming in. We're just waiting a few minutes to let the parents come in. I see Daniel's mom coming in.
Come back and go with Gabriel so you can see him.
Pero ¿van a abrir o no van a abrir? Por ahora no. Supuestamente. Dicen ellos empezaron.
Thank you all for your patience. This is all crazy and new for everybody. I wish we could all be in the classroom right now. I really wish.
We wish the same thing.
I just want to hug and I just want to hug my kids. We're only missing a few. So let's give it another minute or two. We can take this time now. If you guys don't have a pen and paper to take notes yet, take this time to do it because it's going to be a lot. Tagaso and I have spent most of our day today going over what we need to inform you about, and it's a lot. And so if you can take notes, that'd be great.
Okay.
Again, it's going to be a lot.
I will be right back.
Yeah. All right. I just let 2 more people in, but I'm not sure who they are. That Pat? No, that's Patty. That's okay. Do you want to get started? Wait 1 more minute. Who you want to ask? Who's on iPhone? Can we see you, please?
We want to know who's here.
Oh, okay, Sophia.
Yeah. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Taking it easy.
Okay. Do I have to go stay on the video or can I just listen?
You can just listen. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
We just didn't know who you were.
Okay.
All right, let's start. We're missing. Okay, we'll just start.
Let's go ahead and start. I am Miss Agosto. I'm familiar with, some of you are familiar with me. This is Miss Andrea. Miss Andrea is our classroom assistant. I have been working here for about 10 years. I first started teaching Spanish. I went up to upper elementary and now I am really happy to be down here with lower elementary. This year is going to be wonderful. Aside from the circumstances, we're going to have a good year.
So I'm Miss Andrea. I'm the assistant. Pretty much I assist her to make sure we can keep the classroom together. I've been working with Atala for 2.5 years now. I love it. I'm not going anywhere soon. That's about it.
So we want to go ahead and get started. We're going to first talk about our online curriculum and then our in-person curriculum. So for the online curriculum, we're going to be using the Zoom to give our lessons. Now, I will send a link to Zoom, and it's very important for the children to be here in the morning for the morning meeting and for all of the lessons. We will be taking attendance during that time. We're also going to use Schoology. So on Schoology, we'll place all of the assignments. Some of you are familiar with Schoology. That's something that you had last year. And we'll also place all the due dates. Most of the assignments will be due on Thursday. And we're asking parents to, there are two ways that you can turn in the assignments, either on the,
Sorry, no, go ahead.
either you can either scan it in, or we have two drop boxes. We have a drop box, which Ms. Andrea is showing you right now. You're gonna find these at the front of the school, and you can either drop off your assignments on Thursday and pick it up on Friday. We're going to check it and pick it up on Friday. We found that this was better for the children because that way they can easily be able to correct their assignments. So we'll mark whatever is wrong because we want the children to really understand why they got something wrong and be able to correct it. So we thought that this would be easier. So again, you can either scan it in or you can come drop it off on Thursday. Now Friday, we're going to be leaving assignments for you in the outbox. Can I see the folder?
This folder?
So each child is going to have a folder. Inside, we're going to put in all of the assignments that they're going to need throughout the week. So it's very important for you to come on Fridays and pick that up so that they'll have all of their supplies for that week.
Whatever worksheets they might need the following week.
Do you have a specific time to pick them up on Friday? Certain time of the day, like the average time, like from 9
No,
to
there's no specific time. We would like you to at least maybe Thursday morning, drop it off, and then you can pick it up the next day. So another, did you want to add anything?
Oh, yes. For Schoology and Zoom, especially for our first graders coming in, I feel like maybe you guys can, just a suggestion. If you want to take this weekend to have them get more familiarized with the site and how to enter the Zoom codes and go in and out of meetings, and save the codes on a piece of paper next to their devices, I think would be helpful to set alarms, you know, for when they have lessons, so that they can be more independent. It would be empowering for them to be more independent, and also less work for you as parents, because I know this is a lot for you guys.
I have a question. I tried Schoology, the one that we used last year.
No, it's going to
No,
be
it's-
different.
Right, it's.
I know it's a different code and you did send it, but I tried it and it says that the system was too crowded. Just letting you know that we tried it today and we couldn't get in.
We
Yeah,
had
I
a
tried it
similar
earlier
issue
as
trying
well,
to get
and,
Schoology today.
I tried
think-
again and it worked a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I think
tried it
the
today?
site's probably being overwhelmed right now. So
I
you,
think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
we
can
have to be
wait.
patient, and
Yeah.
you.
No, it's fine. Just to let
It's
you know,
just-
because I don't want to, try to be in touch with everything and then be behind. I want to try to be on
Right.
top.
And we know
Yeah,
that the
but
first
so far
week,
I wasn't able to.
we know that this first week, people are still getting used to Zoom and Schoology, and you might run into, some circumstances, and we understand that. So we'll be lenient with that.
As long as we can communicate to each other any issues we're having, we are willing to work with you all. Okay.
Okay, so some of the subjects that we want to go over. So beginning with math, we're going to continue our Singapore program. For those of you that haven't seen Singapore the book, Miss Andrea?
You want to do the first?
Yeah. So this is going to be the 3rd grade book. This is the first and the 2nd. So I'm going to be teaching 2nd grade math. Miss Karina will be teaching 3rd grade math, and Miss Andrea is teaching 1st grade math. Do you want to go?
Well, we don't have our workbooks right now. We're having some issue with the mail. And so we haven't had our workbooks available right now to send home yet. But so what Miss Augusto and Miss Karina did is they scanned their pages and they're going to send them home for them to work on still this first coming week. I want to use this week to help the 1st graders focus more. I need to teach them how to do math application. So math application is, it's in your child's folder. If you haven't picked it up, it is here. It looks like this. It's a packet. I'm gonna use this first week to teach them how to properly do these assignments.
Right, it goes over comprehension and word problems. So that's something that's a skill that they're going to use and need in the future.
Yes. So math for 1st and 2nd, they have worksheets in their folders. 1st grade, I'm gonna focus more on math application.
Now, 2nd and 3rd grade will also have math applications. So during the week, we'll give them a certain amount of math application problems that they will need to do.
But they should know how to do. They know how to do it.
Yeah, 2nd and 3rd grade should be familiar with math application. Another subject that we want to talk about is language. So we're not able to use the language drawers, but we're using a language book. Okay, so we're gonna use the Spectrum curriculum. We're going over the sentence, creating sentences, creating paragraph. We're also going to do SRAs. Those of you that are not familiar with SRA, it goes over math reading comprehension. May I give an example? Yeah, this one. I want to show you an example. Okay. So for those of you that haven't seen this before, this is one example of an SRA. It goes over reading comprehension, and we're also going to be doing one every week. We're going to start second week,
yes.
the 2nd week.
We don't want to overwhelm the kids too much for work. So I think, what we're planning to do is do basic work and introduce math application to the 1st graders. And then on the 2nd week, we can introduce SRAs to the 1st graders, where I will take extra time with 2 of the 1st graders at a time to introduce SRAs with them. I have sent you the schedule.
So if you notice that the schedule that we sent you has a certain time that says Miss Andrea's classwork time, and that's when she's going to work with two 1st graders at a time and just introduce them to the curriculum, the routines, and what they're required.
I just thought of something. For that scheduled time with me, it's the same Zoom classroom. They will come into the same Zoom session, and Ms. Augusta will send them to me in a different, it's called a breakout room, where it's two dips, like, it's not like a split screen, but
It's another room.
yeah, it's like another room. But that way, we're trying to keep it as simple as possible, and that's one way, so that we ask them to leave and then they have to come back. They still use the same Zoom.
So it's the same link.
Say,
You
yeah,
won't
same
have
link.
to look for another link.
It's we don't have separate ones. It's the same for the classroom, but she will send them to me, and that's when I will work with the first graders 2 at a time, one-on-one.
Okay, so
Wait,
the
one more thing, sorry.
okay.
So SRAs will be started on the second week, but if I'm finding that maybe they're not quite ready for an SRA, I will prefer to do and focus more on consonant blends. So consonants are a letter that's not a vowel. And so we'll focus more on those kind of words until they're ready.
Okay, we spoke to the previous teachers, and there were some children that aren't ready for SRAs. So Miss Andrea is going to work on blends with them.
I have a quick question regarding the SRAs.
Yes.
Are they going to be available online like they were last year?
Yes. They're going to be available online. And the worksheet, there's a worksheet that goes with it. We'll put it in their folder so that they can do that at home.
We're trying to make it easier for you all, with the less scanning and less printing. So as much as we can help you, help your children, that's what we're focusing on also this year.
We're going to be doing a STAR assessment, which goes over reading comprehension and we can see what level your child is reading at. That we ask that STAR assessment be done at home. I recently sent an email with all of the instructions on how to get on STAR assessment, to do a STAR assessment. What we're asking is that you not help your child, because we want to know their independent level, what level they're able to read at on their own. So if you help him, then we're not going to be able to see that. You can sit next to him or her and make sure that they're paying attention, listening, but we're asking you not to help them or tell them the words, because again, we want to know their independent level, and later on we don't want them to get frustrated.
Yeah, yes. Well, we can't stress it enough. If they don't know how to read a word, that's okay. Just say, skip that word and try to read the rest of the sentence. Don't get them frustrated or make them feel like, but we do want to know where they're at, because if we don't know where they're at, then we can't help them. If they're testing at a higher level because you're helping them, that means they're gonna read harder books and they don't understand, and they're gonna get upset at themselves when they come back in the classroom and we retest again, and they could be at this level because you helped, or because they had help, and then when they come back they're in this level and they think, well, why did I go down? And so we can't stress it enough. It's okay, whatever level they get, that's where they are, and we'll do our best to get them. If they're not, get them where they're supposed to be. But if we don't know we don't see these results, we can't help them.
Once we have their level assessed in that assessment, will we be able to get books from the classroom library?
Yes, so that's what I was going to go over. Once we have the level, then you're welcome to come to the classroom and check out books. If you have books at home, you can read those also. Just if you go to Accelerated Reader, you can look at the level of that book. Then just make sure that it's on the level that they're supposed to be on.
There's a website called AR Book Find that you can look up the book and see what level it is on.
And so once your child reads a book, they can take a test, an accelerated reader test, which measures their comprehension. They can do that at home also. Again, the information is on the email that I sent. The map.
Oh, map testing?
Yes,
That's
map
nice.
test. About 3 times a year, we give map test, MAP, map. Because of the circumstances, we still don't know whether they'll be able to do that test in class or at home. If by October we're not in class, then we're asking the parents to do that test with them. And we'll give you more information on the map test.
Again, if we have to do the map testing at home, which we all hope we don't, you can't help them read. Just, have them try their best. If they can't read a word, just have them skip it. If they don't understand it, tell them, make your best guess. But when we get to that bridge, we will give more information,
Yes.
and then we'll try to figure out how to cross it.
Science and history. So first, third grade is going to have a science workbook, which looks like this.
That's history.
Sorry.
Science.
So we have the science textbook, and we do have the workbook. Third grade also has the history textbook, history workbook that they're going to be using. First and second grade is going to be doing their science and history in a composition workbook, okay? And all of the lessons are gonna be in Schoology, and I'm gonna go over the lessons with them.
All of this material will be, is here ready for you to pick up whenever you can.
At the end of the week, you're gonna receive, we're also doing spelling this. So at the end of the week, we're gonna put a spelling list inside your child's folder. And on Friday, we're gonna have a small spelling bee. Now it's just a participation. We're seeing how well they're spelling. Later on, we're gonna go into tests, but right now, while we're online, we're not doing tests, spelling tests.
The first spelling bee will be September 4th. So we're not sending any spelling lists until the end of the first school week. Third grade is getting longer spelling lists. So if you have a third grader who's just starting, just let them know. I'm talking to you, Lisa. The list is longer. So
show and tell. We're gonna have show and tell. Okay, starting with the second week, we're gonna have show and tell, and we are dividing the first graders into 2 groups. I didn't go. So not just for show and tell, but for all of the lessons, first grade lessons, we're dividing them into group 1 and group 2. I sent home a paper with the list, right? And if you didn't get that list, let me know, send me an email. I'll look at, I'll resend it to you. So again, going back to show and tell, Monday is going to be
all of third grade.
All of third grade.
Yeah. So if your child's third grader, Mondays are show and tell.
Tuesday will be second grade, and Wednesday will be first grade group 1, and Thursday will be first grade group 2. Does anybody have any questions so far?
So just to get clear, third grade will be on Mondays.
On Mondays.
Yes, Monday.
That's the hard day for my child. He doesn't like to.
Okay, we're gonna have yoga also. Miss Karina will will give a yoga class. She is gonna have a link that she will send you.
Are those going to be pre-recorded like last year, the yoga?
No,
Or is it gonna
it's
be
gonna
live?
be live, and she will take attendance on that. Now art will be pre-recorded, so your child can do art any day of the week. You can give Miss Hope is gonna be the art teacher. And what she's asking is that when your child makes the art project, you take a picture of it and you can either scan it or you can put it in their folder and we'll make sure that it gets to Miss Hope.
Yes, art is required. I know at the end of the spring it was not, but because we're starting a new school year, art is required.
And yoga.
And yoga.
And
They're
yoga.
getting a grade for this, so it's very
Are
important.
we gonna be are we gonna be in touch with those teachers the same way that we are in touch with you, or you're gonna be like the bridge to get to them? We will have a straight
it's-
conversation with them like the same way we have with you. Like, will they give us their email address so we can write straight to them, or we have to text you whatever issue is going on with art or with yoga?
You know, I'll talk to the art teachers about that, but and the yoga teacher. But as for now, if you have any questions or anything about yoga or art, you can send it to me or Miss Andrea.
It's just that I just don't want you to overwhelm you so much. If the teacher will be in touch with us, it will be, I mean, better for you. I just want to make sure that who is the one responsible to send the emails according to the kind of issues that we may have.
Well, if you have any questions, you're welcome to send us questions, and we'll make sure that the art teacher and the yoga teacher will respond, and if not, we'll respond to you.
In my case, that Danny is in third grade, he's gonna have another teacher involved as well that is not you. You said that another teacher will be teaching third grade math or something like that, right?
Yeah, Miss Karina will be teaching third grade math.
And she will give me her Zoom link, or it will be.
We're gonna send. Yes,
it's another link, right?
What?
It's another link, right?
It's going to be another link.
Okay.
We will send you that link.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Karina.
As for Spanish, Miss Valle is going to be our. Huh? Oh, sure. I'm sorry. Miss Chef is going to be our Spanish teacher. She's going to begin the second week. Anything you want to add?
I got distracted. Okay, spelling bee, PE, art. Our weekly schedule will be sent every Friday along with any other worksheets that your child might need. So please.
Yeah, the weekly schedule, you'll either receive it in your folder or I'll email it to you.
I think we should.
Huh?
Yeah, we could do both. All right. One last thing I wanted to say, finish up here, is I would encourage your child to put all of their completed work, whether it's a worksheet we sent home or work that we had asked them to do in their composition book or their math or whatever it may be. As soon as they complete it, encourage them to put it in their folder, because in the classroom, when they complete something, they always have a place to put it. And I think it would help them develop a routine that we would teach in the classroom, and it'll help them be more organized. And I think it'll be less stress for you. If you just teach them to, all right, when you're done, put this here, it's done, this goes to school. I think it'll be easier for you and for the student to be organized.
Okay, so something that I suggest is maybe is having a schedule for your child that's gonna help him a lot. Just keep that routine. That is very helpful for them so that they feel like they're having that routine in school. Just like in school,
yeah,
we have the
independence.
routine. Yes. A big part of Montessori is their independence, to be able to do their work on their own and to
Direct their
remember.
day. Like direct their day.
Yeah.
Okay, I know at 9 o'clock I have to do this, and I know at 10 o'clock I have to do that. Our weekly schedule is like that. The one that we send home, it's okay, 8:30 you need to be at the morning meeting, and 9 o'clock this is what you need to be doing. And so we're sending it day by day, so you can hand your child, okay, this is your schedule for today, and if you set alarms or make a list for them, it might help them be more independent.
And that's something that Miss Andrea does with her child.
Yes.
She prints out the weekly schedule, hands it to him, and lets him, follow that schedule. Another thing I wanted to go over is every day there's an hour where we give the children classwork help, not just first, but second and third grade. So in the schedule, you'll see classwork help. And during that time, they can log into Zoom and we can help them with anything. For example, if they have problems with math, I'll be here to help them. Either I will or Miss Andrea. Any questions so far?
Well, for one last thing, for the classroom help, the kids can use it as much as they need, and it's going to be the same Zoom classroom link. Yeah. So
any questions so far? I know it's a lot of information. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into in-person. Once we come into the routine, what's gonna change. So beginning with the schedule's gonna change. In the morning, they're gonna have all of their academic subjects. In the afternoon, they'll have their enrichments. The day begins at 8. So from 7:45 to 8, they should be here because right at 8, we want to get started. We don't want the children to come in the middle of a lesson and then feel awkward. So it's better for them to make sure you're here on time. The school day ends at 2:45 to 3 o'clock. 2:45 to 3 o'clock. If a child isn't picked up by 3 o'clock, then they automatically go to study hall. And in study hall, they help them with any homework that they may have. Usually, lower elementary has about 30 minutes of homework. Third grade has about 45 minutes of homework.
Yeah, and study hall, I'm definitely there for study hall. If there's no staff meeting or anything else that Mrs. Gusto needs to do, she will also be here with your child in study hall.
Okay, keep in mind that study hall there is an extra fee for study hall. You want to talk about the folders? Where am I?
Yes, okay. All right, so the folders we're sending home to your kids, your children, sorry. We're gonna use them when we come back still. So when we can finally come back to the classroom, please send this folder. It is very important because that's our main communication with you. We have this little pocket because for any special notes that you need to send us, you can put it there. And I look at it every morning. I go through their folder, make sure if there's anything from you. Their homework is sent through their folder, which the work records. The work record goes, this is a work record. This goes home every single day. Please always bring it back. This is how we will we want to send a note to you, or your child had a great day today. We send it here, or if we have any issues or any sort of communication, this is how we communicate with you without having to email or do person to person.
Another thing about the work record is at the end of the day, your child will write down all of the activities, enrichments that they had that day.
Because we know that you ask your child, what did you do today at school? Well, I don't know, I don't remember. Well, every day we make sure that on the rec record, they tell you, okay, so I did math, I did language, I did this history lesson. So there's no secrets. You know exactly what they did that day. Going back to homework, homework is more on my side. I send out homework in the folders every day, Monday through Thursday, sorry. And usually homework is based on what was taught that day. So if they did math that day, they're going to have math homework. If they did language that day, they're going to do language homework, and so on and so on. It really shouldn't take them more than 20 to 30 minutes for first and second, no more than 45 for third. If they are struggling, please don't feel bad to send it back with a note and saying they can understand it. Can you please help them a little bit more? In the morning, I will take extra time, or Ms. Augusto will take extra time and help them if they don't.
So if there's something that they don't understand and you see it's been more than 45 minutes, then just stop, write down a little note. My child didn't understand this assignment. Please go over it with them, and we'll take the time and make sure they understand. We just don't want them to be frustrated.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? For the folder, no. Now that's Friday test.
The test, when we come back, we are going to begin tests. So the children will have, all of the children will have a spelling test, and third grade will have a spelling test, a science or history test. And we'll give you all of the information beforehand. We'll let you know what tests are coming up so that they have time to study for them. We'll also begin some new subjects, handwriting and vocabulary. So when we come back, you'll receive handwriting books and vocabulary books.
For third. Well, it was mostly for third. It's okay.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
When we come back, show and tell is going to be the same. They're going to have the same days, and in the morning when they come in, they'll be able to do their show and tell in person.
Well, also,
Excuse me. The show and tell is for each child each day, or all children for the same day?
no, it's going to be one day a week. So
for each child is assigned a day.
Yeah.
Because in the calendar is every day show and tell.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but each child gives show and tell on a certain day. So Matthew will be, Wednesday is going to be his show and tell day. Okay. Marco will also be Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You understand? Okay. All right.
Yes.
Losner Park.
That's me.
Go ahead.
All right. So when we come back, we usually walk. When we have park days, we walk to Losner Park, which is right down the street from here. It's me and two other adults supervising them and walking with them. We will send a filter form when the time comes. And PE is 2 days, but I would stress to please, when we come back, send water every day because they're either
Yes.
doing the park and they're outside or they're doing yoga. And yoga you think is very calming and we're not doing much. But Miss Karina is really great about keeping them moving and active. And they do sweat and they do want water even though it's yoga.
So make sure you bring a water bottle every day. Yes. About birthdays, we have 18 students. You are welcome to bring either cupcakes or individually wrapped treats for their birthdays, and we'll sing them happy birthday during lunch. Also, if you have any invitations, if you're going to have a private party for your child and want to pass out invitations, if you have an invitation for every child in the class, then we can pass those out. However, if it's only a few children, then we would rather that you pass them out outside of school because we don't want the children to feel left out.
I know for our first graders coming in, for parties and field trips, usually parents don't come or aren't involved because in Montessori, well, especially right now at this level, we're trying to have them more independent. So for parties and field trips, parents aren't usually involved except for Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, which I'm hoping and praying we're back in the classroom, we will have a big feast here in the classroom, and that's when parents could come and it's a real Thanksgiving. But other than that, parties and field trips, parents aren't usually present.
Because a big part of Montessori is giving them their independence, and this is the years where they want to be with their friends, be more independent, and we want them to grow and be independent, be able to do their things on their own. We're also asking that we're asking for a room mom. We've asked several people and they haven't been able to, so we're looking for a room mom. If you're interested, a room mom is somebody that just organizes parties, asks the parents to bring in treats for them during the parties. So if you're interested, you can send me an email.
Usually in the past, for room moms, for parties also, we just use a website called Sign Up. So it's not crazy amount of work, but we still would like one.
Yeah. Pizza.
Okay.
Every Friday we have pizza day. So the slices each slice is $2, and you would bring the money in on Thursday, and they can have as many slices as they want.
Electronic.
Electronics, they can bring their electronics, but only use them in aftercare, not during the class. And literature party, we also have a reading time. And when, for example, we'll read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and once we're done with the book, then we have a big literature party. So we might have a chocolate party for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Any questions so far?
I think we're done.
So the kids who read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory last year are going to read it again?
Did we do chocolate? I thought we did Chocolate Touch.
I think you did Charlie.
I'll have to look over Miss Nicole's notes.
Yeah.
But thank you for that. Yeah,
No problem.
I'm always on break when Miss Nicole read, so I don't know. I don't remember.
Can you tell me what Scholastic is on the schedule for Thursday?
That Scholastic, we had to, you're probably looking at the old schedule. We had to revise the schedule we're not gonna have Scholastic. Scholastic is a magazine that the children read. So we read it together as a class and we have discussions, answer questions. In the first schedule that I sent, there is a Scholastic time, but because of certain circumstances, time constraints, we had to not schedule Scholastic. We're still gonna do it, but during other times.
That was a good question.
Yeah. Does anybody have any other questions?
Okay, well, it was nice seeing you all.
Thank
I hope
you.
to see you in person soon.
Yeah, we hope that everybody can come back. We really miss everyone, and I'm really excited about meeting all of the children. So so thank you for coming. We're looking forward to a good year and have a good night. If you have any questions, you can stay after. We'll stay a little bit.
Yeah, our email,
Or email.
we're always available.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
you
good
so
night.
much. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Pat.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Her name is Patty, and her daughter's name is
Oh,
Patty. Too.
Patty.
Yeah. So her name is easy too.
Tenemos una pregunta. ¿Le puedo hablar en español?
Sí.
Gracias. No sé si hablaste sobre psychology.
Scholastic.
Schoology?
Yes. Scholastic. No, Scholastic no. El donde vas a hacer las clases. Psychology.
Schoology.
Schoology.
Sí, Schoology es donde vamos a poner todo las asignaciones. Yo le mandé un email con el class code. Tienes que hacer como un... Yeah, like a profile.
You have to make an account. An account.
Yeah.
Dar cuenta.
Sí.
Sí.
I just have a question for you. What happened is I have another kids at the school, but I have the same email because usually I got confused who this email belong to. Because right now I have Clarissa and Josie, they both at the same school, and I'm receiving email from both teachers. I don't know which one is.
We're
teacher.
Mine is S. Agosto. So
S. Agosto.
S. Agosto is mine. And she's A. Palmer.
Okay, A. Palmer. So therefore, that you two are Clarissa's teacher or Josie?
I'm
Clarissa's teacher.
I'm Clarissa's teacher.
Clarissa's teacher. Okay, just trying to make sure. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
About Schoology. Cuando hagas una cuenta.
Login.
Una cuenta, tienes que poner el class code.
Okay.
Que es el número de la clase.
Okay. Ella lo envió. Yo traté, no. I tried to open account, but I couldn't.
Yeah, some of the parents are having difficulty opening Schoology. The problem is that it's been overwhelmed because of parents on Schoology, teachers also. So if you will maybe try again tomorrow, and then if you still have problems logging in, then send me a message, send me an email.
Okay. We were having issues today.
Yeah, we were having difficulty with it.
Okay. Otra pregunta. So during the first time, like Matthew and Marco is the first group, so 9:30. Then they come back to 12:30.
12 to 12:30 for.
I don't know if can you see?
For Spanish, 12:45. Oh, no, the classroom help is if they need extra help.
So if they need.
If they need, they can come and we will help them with any extra help they need.
If they don't need.
No, they don't need to come only if they need help. Es opcional. Si necesita ayuda, pues puede venir a classwork help.
¿Ese es el que le cobran $4 o no?
No.
Oh.
Es por Zoom, es nosotros que lo estamos ayudando a su hijo.
Ok, pero en ese tiempo le van a dejar tareas.
No,
no es una lección. Es solo para darle ayuda con las asignaciones.
Sí,
ok.
Question.
Cuando le cobran es...
My bad, sorry.
You say that.
Cuando volvemos a la escuela, pues entonces empezamos a...
Y ahí es cuando
sí, ahí es cuando le van a cobrar.
Okay. Oh, okay. But you don't know when.
It's after now.
No sabemos todavía. Estamos esperando que en octubre, pero no te podemos dar un día fijo.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Simple question. For the study hall, you stated there will be extra charge. Do you know how much it will cost?
$4. That's when we come back to school.
Oh, okay.
I had a question regarding the Zoom links. I know you guys mentioned before that it was going to be a same link and you guys were going to move them, virtually into the other classroom. Is that going to be for everything, including Spanish and everything else, or will they have?
No, I wish we could do it that way, but no. The Spanish teacher will have her own.
Okay.
Yoga,
Spanish.
Yeah,
yes.
All the enrichment ones have their own.
Except art. Except art, yeah, because art is going to be pre-recorded, so they can do the assignment any day they want, as long as they turn it in by Thursday.
Okay, so math and language are going to be with the same link you're going to give us for the rest of the week.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I find it easier for the kids to have something visual. So I print out the schedule and I put the Zoom IDs and the passwords on that schedule. So if they get kicked out, they can log back in without any issue.
Are you going to be able to have your 3 kids in this time?
I'm gonna have to. I'll be home. I'll be going back to campus 1 day a week. So I'm still gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for that 1 day for now, while they're still at home. But I'll be doing school while they're doing school.
Okay.
Yeah, we're almost done.
One more question.
Yes.
Happy numbers. Are we gonna do happy numbers this year?
We were trying, but they don't have the free.
Yeah.
Oh, they really like that.
We would have to pay for that.
I know you're not the first one to say that all the kids loved, even preschool.
Yes.
Yeah, we wanted to do it, but unfortunately we can't. So we're gonna